So a big reason that like Sabaeanism is an important faith, an important religion, is because the evidence is overwhelming that Yesius, who was a Messias, who was the Messias, um, Yesius actually believed that it was Sabaoth who was his father, and whenever he'd say the father, he was talking about Sabaoth. And now I know a lot of Muslims will say he's talking about Allah. No, it wasn't, because Allah is not father. It's beyond gender, guys. Come on, you got to get in with the program. Allah cannot be father alone. He must be both mother and father, because that'd be where it all came from. Is that one Allah that almost basically tree of life that everything stems from. Certainly Allah is above or beyond that and just created the tree of life. But it gets all hinky hanky when you factor in the absolutism and finality of everything in this reality that we live in. I believe fully in one Allah, but at the end of the day, one Allah would be a creator, and thus there would then be the created, who also then can create. But all things that are created have a creator, except for the one at the top, who is a self-created. That's why they say that associate nothing with Allah, because at the end of the day, that's explicitly all you can associate with Allah is nothing. Right? It's silent and it's quiet and it's there presently everywhere. But Allah is giving it that life, that great whatnot. Man, Allah is truly the greatest of all things. Rene Descartes actually said that Allah, is the responsibility, and every single piece of physics, math, science hinges on one Allah being the stated principle. Absolutely, I'll never change on that one. Sabaeans never denied that. It's just Sabaeans operate within a framework that there's a ton of stuff underneath Allah, outside of Allah, or whatever, however you want to compute it. There's tons and tons and tons of stuff. And that's why the Quran says to arm yourselves with knowledge. Anyhow, we're rocking and rolling out here.